Hi, we're the Kings. Here we are post Oscars, a week later. Is it a week later or is it 2 weeks later?
I think it's 2 weeks.
I don't remember. I'm old. Anyway, what are we talking about, sir?
Well, we're going to do a quick movie recap for you. Talk about the latest news that's happened in the last couple of weeks. But first, we're going to do the Oscars. So, go ahead and take it away.
Oscar recap. Turns out, hey, I was pretty dead on. I was pretty dead on when we did it, dude. I mean, I said, look, I thought The Revenant was going to win, but I wanted Spotlight to win. Spotlight won. Right on. I believe it's the first time in a long time that the Best Picture winner only walked away with 2 Oscars. That and Best Original Screenplay. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think the last time that happened was 2009 with The Hurt Locker, but I think Hurt Locker won 3 Oscars. But anyway, Spotlight was the big winner, taking Best Picture, taking Best Original Screenplay. Inarritu became the first director to win back-to-back Oscars for Best Directing. Well done. His cinematographer, 3 straight Oscars, people. 3 straight. Gravity, Birdman, and The Revenant. Well done for the cinematography. The guy, look, he has to do a superhero movie eventually. Because it seems everybody's doing them. And Leo finally walked away with Best Actor. Well done. Golf clap. Brie Larson, no surprise, Best Actress. Best Supporting Actor. Big surprise, Mark Rylance. I mean, granted, I thought he deserved to win, but I really thought they were going to give it to Stallone. But Ed, they're like, look, Rylance was just that good, and plus, I think what screwed Sly is that he didn't get a SAG nomination, and he didn't get a BAFTA, British Academy Award nomination. And Mark Rylance won the British Academy Award, and Idris Elba won the SAG because he should have been nominated for Beast of No Nations. But, and Best Supporting Actress went to, big shock, Alicia Vikander for The Danish Girl. And original screenplay, Spotlight, Best Screenplay Adaptation to The Big Short. And yes, from now on, Adam McKay on his next Will Ferrell movie from Academy Award winner, Adam McKay. That is just spectacular. But the big news from the Oscars is that Chris Rock spent pretty much the entire evening just eviscerating the Academy. Dude, it was beautiful to watch.
I haven't got to watch that
it was
yet.
a little cringeworthy a couple of times. You know, Stacey Dash, I'm talking to you. But, dude, just overall, he just basically eviscerated the entire ceremony, the entire night. And I'm sad to say that the ratings took another hit this year because, 8 nominees, and let's be honest, a lot of them people didn't see. Spotlight, great movie, but again, nobody went and saw it. I think it's like $40 million domestically right now. The Big Short did okay. The Revenant was the big hit, it was the big box office hit of the bunch. But, not a lot of people saw Room, not a lot of people saw Carol. They were smaller movies, so that's why I'm thinking, the rules that the new rules that the Academy initiated in lieu of the whitewashing don't take effect until 2020. But I think because of the rating slip, look, not a lot of people watch. I mean, 30 some odd million people watch, but this is a show that usually is used to getting 1 billion people every year. So, the ratings were good. They just weren't Oscar good.
Yeah.
So, I think next year they're going to try to go at least 9 nominees. I think with the way the ballots are now, it's kind of it's really tough to get 10. But I think they're going to try to get a hard 10 next year. And trust me when I say more mainstream movies are going to be nominated. It's not going to just be Mad Max and The Revenant that a lot of people went and saw. I think they're gonna. I think in the backlash of this wasn't the whitewashing. I think it was the low ratings. I think that's what really got their attention. Like, oh, it was whitewashing one thing, but wait a minute, the rating slipped. You know what I'm saying? So, I think next year we're gonna see. Don't be surprised if you see something like Captain America: Civil War get a nomination and. Other, popcorn kind of flicks, get consideration because, at the end of the day, the industry really wants you to watch the Oscars. Okay, they really want you to watch the Oscars. So
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just too fancy and for most people to watch it, and it's just so boring.
well,
That's what I think they need to fix.
every year the Oscars are always boring. It's just the problem is they're nominating movies that generally speaking, not a lot of people go and see.
Yeah.
I can sit there and tell you, oh man, Carol's a great movie, till I'm blue in the face, which would be a miracle. But most people in my circle, I don't want to see Carol. I don't want to see a movie about two lesbians. No offense to lesbians, it doesn't interest me. Room, yeah, it's a hard movie to watch. It's a really tough movie to sit through, but most people are like, you know what, I'll pass. I'll pass. The Revenant is just so spectacular to look at, even though it's really hard. It's a hard watch because the guy literally goes to hell and back. But it's just so, just the visual spectacle that is that movie. It just takes your breath away. And I'm a slut for that kind of stuff. You show me great visuals, I'll say, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because dude, the the grizzly attack in that movie is one of the best special effects sequences I've ever seen.
Yeah, and once again, I was talking with a friend, and I had to call you to see if it was real or not. We didn't know if it was a real bear with like a dummy or something.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Nope.
it's amazing
That
what they
was
can do now.
CG. That was absolutely jaw-dropping. But I think you're going to see more mainstream type, because they want people to watch.
Yeah.
Ultimately, they want people to watch it.
There's
Okay.
there are no viewers. There's no
It's
Oscars.
like, look, the whitewashing thing, yeah, that was bad, but nobody watched. Fuck that. We want people to watch. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, it's not that the ratings sucked. It's just the ratings weren't Oscar caliber.
It's like MTV Movie Awards caliber, I think.
No, not even that. 6 million people watching MTV Movie Awards. MTV is fucking ecstatic. Okay, but if 6 million people watch the Oscars, there are people that are opening their veins the next day. Okay, 6 million people. Oh, gee, no. So, I think you're gonna see, instead of Mad Max and The Revenant being the lone box office standouts, I think you're gonna see maybe 4 of the nominees be big box office movies, because I believe one of their ratings highs was when the year Titanic won, and that was an overall great year for movies. It's just don't get it twisted. I don't think Titanic was the best movie that year. L.A. Confidential was, but Titanic was the movie that everybody went to see. Everybody went to see the movie, more than once, and trust me, a lot of people tuned in because they want to see Titanic win. It's still tied to this day with Ben-Hur and The Return of the King for the most Oscar wins with 11. So, I'm not saying it's set in stone. I'm just saying do not be surprised if you see a couple more bigger movies among the nominees next year. That's just me.
Yeah, God forbid to give what the fans want.
Well, the film business for some reason takes a lot longer to keep up on what's going on with the national trends for some reason. Like, music is very, very integrated. Music is very diverse. That's been that way since the 80s. The movies, they're kind of, they're going at a snail's pace. But, when they see a movie like Fast 7 make, $1.5 billion, it's, they're not looking at the quality of the movie. They're looking at, wait a minute, that cast is diverse and people are loving it. I mean, whoa, big shock. Diversity. Nearly 40% of the population is not white. So, there are more of us going to the movies now. So, yeah, you kind of want to play in that, the big kids pool.
Yeah.
So, we're seeing more diverse casting choices, this, that, and the other, which is good. So, but I still think at the end of the day, The Academy Awards are like, look, we want you to watch. Okay, we want big ratings. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get them bigger ratings. So we'll see what happens. What else are we talking about?
Okay, we're going to jump into the other movie news. Let's talk about Zootopia right now. Smashing box office record.
Yes,
right now.
yes.
So already what, 300 million?
It's going to end up. I think it's going to end up earning over 300 million domestically. Right now it's pretty much on a similar pace to Finding Nemo. That ended up like at 340 in 2003, if I remember. But I don't think it'll get as high as Frozen, which pulled on I think 400 mil. But it's going to be the most successful March release for an animated movie, period. Zootopia is just kicking copious amounts of ass. So, yeah, Disney is extremely happy right now. Extremely pleased.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that movie is doing giant business.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully you'll see it within the next couple of days. We'll see. But I want to see it. It looks like a fun time at the movies.
Yeah, and it's a real... And, dude, surprisingly, spoiler alert, the message of the movie is diversity. Go fucking figure. Go fucking figure. Yeah, that's the big message of the movie, diversity. So, yeah. Yeah. But with Zootopia, you got 2016 just off on a ridiculous box office tear right now. I mean, you're talking about the year's made over $2.2 billion so far. And, dude, that's 10% better than last year at this point. 20 some odd percent better than 2014, if memory serves. It's about 8% higher than 2013. Because 2013, this is the weekend in 2013 that it passed $2 billion. 20 did it a week and a half ago. So just thank you, Deadpool. And Deadpool got up. Well, let's call a spade a spade. The year started off great because The Force Awakens was still in theaters.
Yeah.
And because The Force Awakens, people don't realize this, Force Awakens has the biggest January weekend in history. Okay, $90 million. And that was its third weekend. And Kung Fu Panda Part 3 did a lot better than a lot of people thought it would, because it's January and September, we've talked about it before, January, September are considered, box office dead zones. That's not the case for January anymore. They're going to work on September, but January, that's a moot point now. Yeah, you still had a couple bombs, but the hits that hit. And then Deadpool just did what nobody thought it would. Some places did, some people's opening weekend predictions, it did 3 times better. $130 million for an R-rated movie. Dude, you got to go back to 2003 when The Matrix Reloaded opened at $91 million. And you remember how much hype there was for The Matrix Reloaded.
Yes.
Deadpool bettered that. $134 million? Dude, come on. And it did it in February. The Matrix opened in May. It did it in February. Okay.
It's a different time. 2003 is a lot different. I mean, the culture has changed dramatically the last 5 or 6 years.
Well, dude, you're talking about... We would be satisfied if we got a Deadpool a year. Just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This year we have Deadpool. A couple of weeks we have Batman. Then in May we have Civil War. Then in May we have Apocalypse. Come on, dude.
Oh, no, don't forget Strange.
Doctor Strange in November, yeah. And, it's a comic book movie, so we have to count it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows. I enjoyed the first one, and dude, I saw the trailer for the second one. I'm like, Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang are in a live-action movie. What fucking universe am I living in?
It's about damn time, because we got in the second one, you had Toka on Razor. I'm like, where's Bebop and Rocksteady, man?
Dude, think about this. Think about it. this is gonna be the greatest comic book movie year in history.
Yeah.
We've already had Deadpool. That was in February.
Yeah, that movie was awesome. So
Yes. Yes.
bar has been raised to Batman vs Superman. Hopefully,
Dude, we're getting Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, Cyborg in the same movie. How is that a bad thing?
Oh, it's not a bad thing. Well,
Fucking Suicide Squad.
oh yeah, we got Suicide Squad. How would we
Suicide
forget
Squad, dude. Dude, this year is going to be ridiculous in terms of how awesome it is.
I honestly, 100%. I just want to see Harley Quinn. Just put her.
You want to see what?
Harley Quinn? Just have her in every shot, man. That movie's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be suck balls, and let's just look at her. And be like, awesome.
Telling you right now, Suicide Squad is going to surprise people.
Oh,
David Ayer is dude. That guy, like Will Smith said, that guy is the truth. End of Watch, Fury, great movies, and the guy wrote Training Day. The guy knows what he's doing, and he went deep cuts on the comic books to make Suicide Squad. Because you look at the trailers, dude, every scene was ripped out of a comic book. Same with Batman v Superman. Dude, even dialogue's been lifted from comic books. I mean, dude, how was that a bad thing? I mean, look, I understand the whole Marvel fanboys and DC fanboys. Let me stop you right there. You're both stupid. Okay? You're both fucking dumb. All right? Be happy these movies are being made. Don't be that one guy. Oh yeah, it's gonna suck. Oh, I saw it's gonna suck. Oh yeah, it looks stupid. It's gonna suck.
Excuse me,
dude. Whatever. But dude, don't do that because we're getting these movies to begin with.
Yeah. And
they're being taken seriously. We're no longer in the age of Howard the fucking Duck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were lucky when we got one Superman back in the early 2000s. I was lucky we got one comic. X-Men movie.
We get one comic movie a year that's decent. Dude, you understand how ecstatic fans were? Look, 2000 X-Men, good movie.
Yes.
Then we had to wait till 2002 for another one with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, and Spider-Man was a giant success. We were like, oh, well, we can take these things seriously. Because, look, not a big fan of the first Spider-Man movie. I like parts of it, but not a big fan overall. I like the second one. I like the second one a little bit more. But I was one of those guys that really, really dug the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. The second one was balls, but the first one was really cool.
I like the first Amazing Spider-Man, yeah. It was. I think it got the essence of the character a little bit more, but the second one was just so bad.
Here's what's awesome. These movies have progressively gotten more successful as time has gone on. And so now they're more comic booky. You know what I'm saying?
So they can actually be more true to their comic book form.
True to the comic book forms. Because, dude, trust me, even if Fox would have had the balls to make Deadpool, say, 5 years ago, it wouldn't have been nearly as comic booky as it turned out.
Oh, no.
Okay? Deadpool is 100% comic booky.
Yeah, I mean, look at the original X-Men movies.
Yeah.
They're not very comic booky. Now they're starting to get into it. They're finally feel that they have that base.
Dude.
Where they can just, go nuts and actually take stuff from a comic book.
Exactly. We've waited how long to actually see Colossus? I mean...
A good Colossus, yeah.
Look, he was cool, that little brief scene he had in X2. He had a brief scene, and he had some stuff in X-Men 3, which wasn't that good of a movie. And he did some cool stuff in Days of Future Past, but Deadpool is the first time we actually see Colossus, okay, the big Russian poet. You know what I'm saying? The pacifist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it actually played him right too.
Yes.
Because he is a layback guy. He's very nice.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised you won't see him I don't know if you'll see him in Apocalypse, but I guarantee the next X-Men movie they make, they'll have Apocalypse in there.
Look, post Deadpool. From here on out, the next X-Men movie, not Apocalypse, but trust me, you're going to see Colossus. You're going to see Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You're going to, because dude, she was awesome in the movie. She was awesome.
She's like, no, finish your text.
Let's be honest. Deadpool, even when you watch the movie, like, I have no complaints.
No, it was
no complaints whatsoever.
Oh, no. I have no complaints.
100% beginning to end entertaining. Because, some movies have slow parts, and even cool comic book movies have parts that, that aren't 100% up to snuff. the original Spider-Man has a lot of those for me. but but Deadpool, dude, it's just they didn't take a misstep.
No.
They did everything right. And because you're watching a movie, you're like, somebody pinch me. This is awesome. Dude, we're sitting in the movie theater. I mean, dude, we're sitting having the biggest nerdgasms. Like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, because even in the beginning, how they make fun of themselves is awesome.
Yes.
In the end, they're jacking off a unicorn and money fucking pops out of his ass. It's like, come on.
The opening credits set the tone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this movie's going to be awesome.
And if you haven't seen it yet, what the fuck is the matter with you? Go see the movie and sit through the credits because the animated credits are actually really entertaining. Dude, but... And we're getting Deadpool 2. Fox adjusted their schedule. We're getting Deadpool 2 in, I believe, 2018.
Yeah.
And the year after, we're going to get the first X-Force movie, which will probably be a hard R because Cable's going to be in. Cable and Domino are going to be introduced in Deadpool 2. They're going to be part of X-Force. And dude, I fucking can't wait. Dude, Fox just basically say, look. We know last year we fucked up with Fantastic Four. But guess what? Deadpool, zip, bam! Fox is like, baby, we're here to play. It's not just about Marvel and DC. We're here to play, baby. You know what I'm saying? And, Marvel, Disney is probably like, fuck you, Fox. We want X-Men. Fuck you, Fox, for having X-Men successful.
Yeah.
But if... X-Men were at Disney right now. No way do they make a Deadpool movie.
Oh,
no way do they make a Deadpool movie. I mean, Bob Iger said last week, last week, week before, that the Marvel movies are not going to be. We're not going to do an already. No. We sell family entertainment here at Disney. Damn it, you know what I'm saying? All of our dark stuff. That's what we have Netflix for. Okay, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Punisher, Moon Knight, Blade, Ghost Rider. Trust me, Netflix shows. Okay.
Since you're talking about, we'll go right into Netflix. September 30th, we'll get Luke Cage.
Yes.
And we got the guy cast for Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything on those three other movies, Moon Knight?
The other TV shows?
Your other TV shows,
as of course, season 2 of Daredevil is next weekend. Punisher, Elektra, and given if the ratings continue to do, people continue to watch it, they're going to make more. Luke Cage, you're going to introduce Iron Fist, of course, because Iron Fist and Luke Cage are probably have this
the 70s
hardcore bromance going on.
Yeah.
You introduce Luke Cage and Jessica Jones for obvious reasons, and
married.
Yeah, baby mama. And of course, eventually they're going to do a mini series with them as the Defenders.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, and look, outside of those 4 shows, 5 shows with Defenders, I think after that they're going to do a Punisher show. Trust me,
they already announced that. I thought they already announced that.
No, they said these are movies. These are characters that are in development. And look, they're not saying, "Hey, we're not 100% on Punisher yet." Bullshit. Punisher. Yeah, they're going to do a Punisher miniseries. They're going to do it. They're going to do it.
Because we've seen 3 Punisher movies. We've seen 2 Ghost Rider movies, but we haven't seen anything on Moon Knight, and I haven't seen anything in comic books with him for years.
We've seen one good Punisher movie, Warzone, which nobody went to see. We've yet to see a good Ghost Rider movie. And opening them up for Netflix is, look, they can go as dark as they want to because it's Netflix. Like on Daredevil Season 2, you can show him and Elektra getting it on and not worry about, offending parents or whatnot, buying the merchandise. Because that's not what it's for. It's for, people to watch and just... Those shows aren't to move merchandise, so to speak.
Yeah.
You're not going to see Disney release a big wave of Daredevil toys. You know what I'm saying? That's for their movies. But I like what they're doing with Netflix because, again, we get to see them.
Yeah.
yeah, you can be bummed that you're not going to see a Punisher movie, but guess what? We get 13 episodes of Frank Castle doing some really hardcore shit. So I'm all about that.
I think there's like, we won't do a heart-rated movie, but here's some badass stuff. So when you go see our movie, it'll be watered down a little bit. You'll be okay with it.
Well, I don't. Look, I recognize the Marvel movies for what they are.
They're entertaining, but
they're Disney movies.
Yeah.
They're big budget Disney movies, which is awesome because they work in that wheelhouse, But I've always been one of those cats that like harder edge comic book movies because like Dredd is one of my favorite comic book movies. That movie was so badass.
Yeah, that was very good.
Nobody went and saw it. R-rated comic book movie. Kick-Ass. Great movie. It was, it was successful enough to warrant a sequel, which nobody saw.
No, the sequel wasn't very good.
There have been R-rated comic book movies. It's just they haven't been as successful on the level of Deadpool. So hence why we're going to see more R-rated comic book content, but they're going to be more
Selective.
I wouldn't say selective. They're going to be more. I don't think they're going to be afraid to really go for it because Deadpool went for it. Okay, Deadpool really went for it. I mean, dude, the sequence when him and Vanessa are celebrating the holidays.
That was horrible. That poor guy.
Tell me they didn't really go for it. They went for it.
Yeah, they went for it.
Yeah, so I'm hoping more of the same from the sequel. More of the same. But we're going to see, I think we're going to see more R-rated movies go for it because the next Wolverine movie, they're thinking it's going to be a hard R, which means we're going to see Berserk. We're going to finally see Berserker Wolverine. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I've never read it, but heard Old Man Logan is very, very graphic, which is pretty cool.
They can't. They can't do it verbatim. But let's be honest, Days of Future Past, dude, that had very little to do with the comic books, book story. So, Old Man Logan, they're going to take elements of it.
Yeah.
And kind of like with Civil War. Civil War is, the movie's going to be nothing like, because the comic book was the whole, Marvel Universe, dude. It was everybody. Mm-hmm. Oh, So, this is Avenger versus Avenger. So, with Civil War, Marvel's not going to have the problem of their past movies, which is, kind of lame or not great bad guys. They're fighting each other, so they haven't showed us anything on Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
And which is supposed to be the bad guy of the movie, but it's mainly Tony versus Cap.
Yeah. Which everyone wants to see. So.
Well, now everyone wants to see Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Look, it was, dude, dropping Spider-Man in that last trailer was awesome, but dude, he is literally taking all the thunder. Okay.
Oh, because
all the thunder.
Because finally we get to see Spider-Man with the Avengers, and they finally get to interact with actual people.
No, people want to see him interact with Tony Stark. Dude, he calls him Underoos. I mean, come on.
He calls him Underoos.
So, yeah, Spider-Man is completely taking the thunder. Look, Civil War is going to be an awesome movie. Marvel is so confident. They're like, we could really put this up for Best Picture. They're really confident in what they have. And my only fear, and maybe it's completely unwarranted, but my only fear is that because of the massive reaction, nearly 100 million downloads in a single day, what, 60 million more than what Age of Ultron did when it debuted, I believe, the first Age of Ultron trailer. But, dude, everyone's talking about Spider-Man. Spider-Man. When you look at all the reaction videos, Spider-Man. I saw a bunch of reactions just clipped together just of the Spider-Man reaction. So, and when I'm watching a lot of these reaction videos, there are a lot of people that are sitting there. Okay, show me Spider-Man during the whole trailer. Okay, show me Spider-Man. Show me Spider-Man. Show me Spider-Man. I'm like, dude, watch the trailer. Enjoy the trailer for what it is. Where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man? Show me Spider-Man. My only, but what I'm getting at, my only fear is that because of just how massive the reaction is being, I don't want Disney to like, maybe we should put him in more of the movie. Look, you didn't have to look, this is the embarrassment of riches they have. They didn't even have to show Spider-Man. Look, just that trailer alone, I'm sold.
Yeah.
They didn't have to show Spider-Man. And basically them showing Spider-Man, so I was like, yeah, look how big our dick is. Look how big our dick is. We got Spider-Man, son. And I'm hoping that they don't try to shove him into more of the movie because of it. I think the right amount will be enough because his movie is next year.
Yeah, just a little tease.
Yeah, just a little taste. Just a little taste. And, look, I think his costume looks cool. I mean, you can tell he was very CG, but that'll probably be fixed, by May. But dude, his costume looks cool. It's very comic booky, and it took some getting used to at first. Then I noticed his eyes did the little, his eyes were a little bit more animated, and so. But look, whatever. I was already sold. So they showed the raft, which was really cool. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh god, the prison. It was the fucking prison. I don't remember the name of a friend of mine told me reminded me what the name of it was. I'm like, oh, okay, it's the raft. Because the first thing is Area 48 or blah, 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 blah. Dude, no, it's again, they're getting very, very comic booky, which is really cool. But still, this is what I'm looking forward to. Batman v Superman. Civil War, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to be one of those Marvel DC guys. Oh, one sucks, one's... Fuck the both of you, okay? Be happy that they're both getting made. DC's movies are going to be different from Marvel's because they have to be. They have to be. They can't be the same product.
Yeah, they're not.
They have to be different. Fox has kind of mapped out their whole Deadpool niche. Like, wait a minute. We didn't know we had a Deadpool niche. Now we do. But yeah, so Batman v Superman, a couple weeks away. Can't wait. Then after that, we move on to Civil War. Then after that, we move on to X-Men Apocalypse. Then after that, we move on to Suicide Squad or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or whatever flips your boat. And then we in the year of Doctor Strange and comic movies, but the biggest movie box office wise is going to be Star Wars.
Yeah,
Rogue One. It's going to be Rogue One. Or Rogue One, a Star Wars story, I should say. It's going to be the big box office movie. Don't look. Civil War will probably win the summer, but there is no way Rogue One doesn't completely dominate the end of the year. I'm not saying it's going to dominate at the same level as The Force Awakens, but it's going to dominate. You have a war movie set in the Star Wars world. It's a war movie. You have Darth Vader. There may be a Boba Fett cameo. They're talking about there may be even a young Han Solo cameo. Dude, this is like a Star Wars fan's wet dream. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you mean we get to see Darth Vader killing people? Really? Boba Fett might be in it? Really? They still have Death Star plans? Really? So, yeah. God. Trust me. Rogue One is going to be gigantic. Disney is just gonna, let it rain.
And they got how many? They got they got Jungle Book.
Oh,
so they're probably gonna make what?
Dude, Jungle Book next month is going to be just Disney's going to make a ridiculous amount of money this year, dude. Zootopia.
$1 billion movie.
I don't think it's going to be $1 billion.
You don't think it'll be $1 billion?
No, I don't think it'll be $1 billion movie. It'll be a $700 million plus movie. I don't think it'll be $1 billion movie. Finding Nemo, I think that will definitely be $1 billion movie. Captain America, that's like a $1.5 billion movie. And of course, Rogue One, again, that's a $1.5 billion above movie. Yeah.
And for the hype of the Jungle Book, I would be surprised if it didn't do $1 billion too.
Look, I'm fully expecting Jungle Book to make $1 billion. Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, Jungle Book, dude. Those trailers are absolute jaw-dropping. Just jaw-dropping special effects. Dude,
Mowgli looks
not
awesome.
a frame was shot in any jungle. It was all shot on stage.
Yeah,
all
it's
shot in LA. Dude,
incredible.
come on. And if the movie's, if it's good,
It's good.
if it's actually good, dude.
If it's good.
Yeah. And because, like, with, if Jungle Book gets anything over an 80% at Rotten
Yeah.
Tomatoes, it's going to be $1 billion movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking with Batman v Superman, if it gets anything over 75%, it's going to be $1 billion 5 movie. If it gets that high in terms of Rotten Tomatoes. Because Zack Snyder hasn't had that much luck in terms of Rotten Tomatoes. But, no, go on.
Okay, we're going to move on real quick because we're spending a little too much time on the movie news. But 2 quick things.
What's that?
Beetlejuice 2 finally got the green light. What do you think about that?
Well, I still don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen? You said it got green light.
Tim Burton's doing another movie right now, and you know he hasn't had a big hit in a little while, and again, a big hit drives studios. Oh, you had a big hit. We'll give you money for this one. If his next movie doesn't do that well,
Isn't his next one Alice in Wonderland?
no, he's a producer. He's not
Oh,
directing.
he didn't direct that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not directing. But if that movie doesn't, if his next movie doesn't do that well, I think Beetlejuice is going to be even farther off. Because let's be honest, there aren't a lot of people that are clamoring for a Beetlejuice sequel.
I'd be interested to see it. I mean, they
Don't
said
get- I thought the
Keaton's
first
coming-
movie was
yeah.
cool, but
That Keaton.
I could care less to make a sequel. Just me. I could care less. I think it'll happen eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
But good luck.
Yeah. I think that'd be nice to see what they can do with it. That movie was so iconic, especially back in the, was it 88?
Yeah, 88.
It came out, and they're saying
Yeah.
maybe want to get out in 2018 for the 30-year anniversary. We'll see, but
Yeah. You're gonna have to do a lot of makeup with Michael Keaton, though. I mean, he's 30 years older. I mean, dude doesn't look like he did 30 years ago.
oh yeah, they can fix that
So,
shit, man.
Yeah, they could. They could.
It's easy. But then next thing last thing we'll talk about today is Ghostbusters. Not too bad reaction with that. What do you think about it?
That
What do you think,
trailer
Jack?
was not good. The international trailer. If you're going to watch a Ghostbuster trailer, watch the international trailer. It's actually a little bit. There are parts in it that are actually funny. Okay. The domestic trailer was not good at all. It was not good. But the international trailer was better. Ghostbusters is a tricky thing to begin with because they made 2 Ghostbusters movies. One of them was awesome. The other one not so much. And the trailer was kind of confusing. 30 years ago, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, is this a continuation or is it, what is it? You know what I mean?
Yes, I didn't
is
get
it
that
the
part
same
either.
world or, the international trailer is kind of a little bit more clear about it. But, so their next trailer has to be a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was just a little tricky because the first one was so iconic. We were waiting for years. They were talking about making a sequel when Chris Farley was still alive, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally get one, but then it's chicks. I know everyone's pissed about that, but
Look, I could give a fuck less if it's chicks. I don't care. They're all the ladies in the movie are funny. Kate McKinnon is hilarious. Melissa McCarthy goes without saying. Jennifer Jones, is that her name? I forgot her. Leslie Jones. She's hilarious. And Kristen Wiig, of course. And they're in a Paul Feig movie. The guy is hilarious. It's just, that trailer was really bad.
Yeah.
It just was really bad. The talent involved, I have no issue with. It's just, dude, that trailer was god-awful.
yeah, there were some parts in it I like. Some ghosts. You seen Slimer in there. So you got some throwbacks. You got some new stuff in there. It was good, but overall it was just.
You just watch. Look, the international trailer is a lot better, and Chris Hemsworth has a bigger role in the trailer in the international version. He's actually funny. So So, dude, I don't know what happened there. That was just a bad trailer.
No.
That was just a bad trailer.
Yeah, because if you look on Facebook, YouTube, they actually had like 4,000 more dislikes than likes. I've never seen that before. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a bad trailer.
Yeah,
it was a bad.
They
trailer.
pissed off a lot of fanboys with that one.
Well, you're going in. Look, that's a tall order to begin with. The first Ghostbusters is, dude, it's iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Dude, I remember the summer of '84 when that damn thing came out. Everybody went to see Ghostbusters, and it was so fucking awesome. Oh, it was so fun to see.
Yeah, that was my me and my brother and my dad saw that. That was the first movie I ever seen in the theater. At least I think that's the first movie I ever seen in the theater. It's the earliest one I can remember was seeing Ghostbusters.
Dude, I love it. That was a good summer. Ghostbusters was the top movie. You know, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom came out. Gremlins came out. Beverly Hills Cop came out at the end of the year. So yeah, '84 was a good time. Good time at the movies, folks. But 2016 potentially could be the biggest year in the history of cinema, dude.
Yeah, but last year was awesome. This year looks even better.
We're only in March. You know what I'm saying? We're only in March. Deadpool's already happened. Zootopia's currently happened. Batman's about to
Batman's
happen.
coming.
Dude! But one quick thing about Batman, from what I've heard on the early reviews, the cat that's getting the most praise in terms of behind the scenes is Chris Terrio, the guy that wrote that came in and completely reworked David Goyer's script. And from what I heard, Ben Affleck, Jesse Eisenberg, and Gal Gadot are just amazing in the movie, so I can't wait.
Oh yeah, want me some Wonder Woman.
I can't wait. So, yeah, it's going to be a good year, people.
Yeah.
Well, potentially, it's going to be a really, really good year.
It's going to be
really good year.
So, anything else to add?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm Ice. This is Tank. We're Pop Culture Kings. Like us on Facebook. We have, like us on YouTube. That's a nice hat, by the way. Like us on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. We have someone that's actually helping us on Facebook now, so we're hopefully going to start pulling more stuff up. We're going to be on Tumblr, so all you out there, like us, subscribe, whatever Tumblr.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she's a chick, too. It shows that, me and her, we're diverse. I can't believe you call them chicks. What year are you in? No, when you talked about Ghostbusters.
Oh, chicks.
All chicks. Dude,
Well,
what year are you in?
Well, that's a major concern people are talking about. They're all freaking female, so it's going to be 100% less comedy, as somebody wrote.
Dude,
I don't really care if they're chicks, but I mean...
Dude, well, I've heard one of the biggest complaints about The Force Awakens that Kylo Ren gets beat by a chick. Really?
He didn't get beat by a chick, though. But
He
he wasn't trying to hurt her. It was what he wanted to
regardless of her being a girl or not, she's kind of shows she's kind of strong in the Force, so But yeah, Kylo Ren says he got beat by a girl. Really? Wow.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
Check us out. We'll see you guys next time. We'll have a video up pretty soon for you. Once again, I'm Ice.
I'm High. I'm Tank.
There you go.
Deuces.
Yeah, bye.